What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And Stellantis seems to be going on with their employee pricing through the month of May as well. Outside of literally the Durango and maybe the 2500 6.4 HD Power Wagon, I don't really see any products that are interesting for sale there right now. And I'm willing to bet they made it where the Durango, especially the Durango Hellcat, probably is not getting employee pricing. So this story is pretty much an entire nothing burger. That said, I have to bring it to you because it is the news, and it is good to see that, you know, Stellantis continues to try to swing from Ford's balls. I don't understand why they don't do something. If you really want to bring employee pricing, right, and you really want to push this discounted narrative, right, like, well, we're giving employee pricing to everybody. Yes, on products that nobody wants. Employee pricing on Dodge Charger EVs that are hot garbage. Employee pricing on the Dodge Hornet that's already damn near 50% off at pretty much every dealer, because they can't give those damn things away. Nobody cares about employee pricing unless it's employee pricing for everything. You put employee pricing on Durango Hellcats, which you've already lowered the MSRP to 80-something thousand, right? You put employee pricing on Durango Hellcats, you put employee pricing on V8 Durangos, you put employee pricing on the remaining 23s, 24s that you have laying around your lots, 22s, you start doing that 40, 50% off MSRP with that employee pricing. Yeah, maybe at that point it's interesting. But right now, employee pricing is literally just a jack up in price over deals that are already on Stellantis lots. And I'm talking about Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. You can walk on to pretty much every Dodge dealership in the country, unless they're scumbags. And we also know that OC Motivator, if you don't follow his channel, go check him out, goes to a lot of these dealerships. So does my dude, Hemi Muscle, goes to a lot of these dealerships. And there's, unfortunately, there is still a lot of these Stellantis dealerships that were waiting to go bankrupt because they're not discounting anything. They're still putting adjusted markups on Hornets and vehicles they can't sell. So those companies, those dealerships will go bankrupt at some point, and I am there to laugh in their face the day that it happens. Other dealerships, though, you can go to pretty much any Dodge dealership. Tobin is one here where I'm at, and you can get a Hornet for 40%, depending on the trim, right? GT, I've seen some Hornet GTs for 48.5% off the original sticker. So employee pricing, yeah, it's a great story. It sounds good. That's why they did it. But you can get a better deal without employee pricing. I mean, you could go to, like, I don't know, David Stanley in Oklahoma City and buy a vehicle from them well over sticker that's a lemon, and then be, you know, upside down in it. Instead of lemon lawing it, you know, buy another vehicle that sucks balls. But that's a whole nother story. And then be upside down in something else. I mean, you could do that, but common sense people know to stay away from bad dealerships. Look, if you see these deals on the internet, they're actually there. There are websites, companies that actually broker deals. One of them is a sponsor here on the channel, like Car Edge, right? You could go to multitude ones, and I'm not saying they're not the only one. There's multitude of websites that will broker a deal for you and get you 40%, 50% off sticker on some of these vehicles. Okay? You do not have to deal with your local scumbag dealership that sells you crap consistently and makes, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars off of you. You don't have to do that. You know, some of us that are actual Mopar guys that buy vehicles every single year, you know, like Black Ghost, the Tesla did come from a Dodge dealership, but whatever, the Ram, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? If you're dealing with a good dealership, they're going to try to keep you happy. So just keep that in mind. But employee pricing, as far as I'm concerned with what Stellantis is doing, it's just a scam because it only affects vehicles that already have some of the best deals in the friggin' car industry out there. Taking employee pricing instead of taking the 40 or 50% off some of these Hornets. I mean, these Dodge Chargers, you see them. I'm not the only one saying, because I love to see this on the comment. Oh, no such thing as 50% off. Yeah, okay, Car and Driver's lying. Motor Trend's lying. Cars is lying. What is it? Hot Cars. There's so many different auto blog. Everybody's lying about these Dodge Charger EVs being 50% off, right? They can't sell them. They got to get them off their lots. They're a liability. And unlike the V8 last call cars that these dumbasses also still sit on, EVs, once they're a year old, they depreciate by almost 50%. I mean, I give you a prime example. The Tesla that I own now, the original sticker on that car was $134,500. Almost $135,000. And I got that car for under $25,000. EVs depreciate worse than any BMW, Mercedes, Bentley that you've ever seen. So, employee pricing, like I said, while it sounds good, unless they're adding employee pricing onto the already existing discounts, it's a big nothing burger. Sorry. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, we're almost to 190,000 subscribers. We are on the way. And I have to get back into a new dealer series here soon so I can expose just some of the absolute horrible stuff that goes on in some of these dealers. And I think I should start in Oklahoma. I'm going to be taking a trip out there, and then I'm going to show some good dealers when I'm in Houston. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show processes of what a good dealer looks like and what a bad dealer looks like. And needless to say, the bad dealers that I'm going to be highlighting are in Oklahoma. Anyways, stay petty, my friends.